Hi guys, O'Clock here and welcome to another FIFA 21 squad builder video. We continue to get closer to FIFA 21, only 1 week to go, 7 days to go until we're actually just upon 6 PM right now. So this time in 7 days, hopefully we'll be getting our first chance to play FIFA 21 in the form of the web app, and also the first team of the week will be coming out, which is very exciting. We're almost there guys for FIFA 21. We're at the final stretch. It's like we've been in a 10,000 meter race between the end of team of the season upon till now, and now we're in the final 100 meters. It's the final sprint. We're all gunning for it, and yeah, it's just exciting times ahead. Very much looking forward to FIFA 21, and we continue to do the starter team squad builder type videos. Of course, already covered La Liga, covered the Dutch League, a really cool squad builder for that one, and also the Premier League yesterday. Today we're going to be having a look at the Serie-A 100,000 coin team, or at least what I think will cost around about 100,000 coins at the start of FIFA 21. As I said before, give or take a few thousand coins, because you always can't hit it exactly right and how much a team will cost. But I think I'm going to be there or thereabouts in terms of what this team will cost. I think it's a very, very good team. Of course, we're going to be covering all the major league starter squads. We'll also have videos on the Bundesliga and Liga 1 in the coming days as well, and then a few exciting hybrid squads to come as well. But we're going to build from the back all the way up to the attacking positions. We continue to use the 4-3-3-4 variation formation. It's the best formation in FIFA. I love it. I don't care what pro players say. This formation just works. It's just brilliant. I just absolutely love it. So that's why we decided to go with this one. And I also might actually do a video in the next few days on what my plans would be for FIFA 21, how, what teams I plan to use, what icons I want to try and review first for the game. I can't wait to to start making player reviews again on the channel for the first time consistently since the back end of team of the season. It's been a while, but I'm certainly looking forward to it. So let's get the goalkeeper position out the way, as you guys know, because they just literally do not matter. But I've gone with Krango. I think he'll be a nice cheap card. I think, of course, being from Calgary, it's not the biggest club in the Serie-A. Of course, it's a decent club. He offers good nation links at the same time. 81 rated. Nice diving. Very good reflexes. His handling and positioning aren't too bad either for a starter goalkeeper. So that's why we will go with him. Then into the more interesting part of the team at left back, I'm going to be going with the former. I think he used to play for Real Madrid. But now, of course, at Milan, it's going to be Theo Hernandez, the 80 rated Milan left back. His stats are superb. 92 pace is absolutely class. Very nice dribbling on a fullback. Good passing. His defensive stats for a fullback as well are very, very good. Actually, nice shooting at the same time. He will be a few thousand coins, of course. If you're sitting there and you've got loads of money, by all means go and buy Alexandro. But at the same time, an 85 rated Alexandro from Juve, Brazilian, is going to cost you a good 60 to 70,000 coins, maybe even more at the start of the game. That's why Hernandez is a very good alternative, cheaper option. He'll do a good job. I mean, comparing him actually to Alexandro, I mean, he's got 92 pace. I'm pretty certain that's more than what Alexandro has got for starters, and indeed it is quite considerably better pace. Sandro's got only 81 pace. I mean, obviously he makes up for it with his superb dribbling and his solid defensive stats for a fullback, but even so, less shooting as well. I think he does have more passing than Hernandez, and indeed he does. But even so, Hernandez, quality card to go for, absolutely fantastic. Into the centre back positions, we'll start off with the Inter Milan centre back in De Vrij. Good centre back, nice pace, 68 pace is happy days. Superb defending, 86 defending is fantastic. His physicality is pretty decent. His dribbling on a centre back is good. I know that he's got 82 composure for this year, which is nice to have for a starter centre back. That's why he comes into the team, and he'll get overlooked compared to players like Koulibaly, Godin and stuff like that. So that's why we put him into the team. And then the next one, I'm going to go with a Torino centre back in the is it Nkulu, I believe his name is. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name any more than that, but 70 pace, nice defending, decent physicality, good dribbling as well at 70 for a centre back. That's why he gets my place in this team as well. Yes, Rugani's got the 84 defending, but lacks so much more in the pace, the passing, the dribbling, the physicality. I think Nkulu's just a much more well-rounded centre-back, and from Torino, from Cameroon, he shouldn't really cost too much in coins, in my personal opinion. And then we finished the full-back position at right-back with Cuadrado, who has been a revelation all of a sudden at right back with Juventus. Absolutely superb. Of course, picked up a team with a season card last season. I did review him. He was absolutely superb to use. And he works well as a fullback. 89 pace, superb dribbling at 87. Some people would say, would he be wasted as a fullback? My answer is, I don't think he is wasted there at all. He's got nice passing. His defending, again, is solid for a fullback. If you really wanted to, of course, you could play him as a right mid up the pitch or play him as a right wing back in a 5-back formation. But I think he'll do a solid job. I mean, fullbacks in FIFA 20 that had very good pace and had even just remotely decent defending, and what Cuadrado's got at 72 just seemed to work last FIFA. So I honestly think that the same will apply this year, and that fullbacks that have got really good pace and just decent-ish defense stats, have got really good passing stats like Cuadrado's got. He'll be superb at right back. I am very confident of that. And moving in to the midfield, I'm going to have to remember to make sure who I actually put for these positions. We start off with an 85 rated. Now, of course, we've got 100,000 coins to spend here, and Savage is an 85 rated card, which of course is a ball player. I don't think it would be a walkout. But yeah, an 85 rated player. At the start of FIFA 20, he cost around about 20,000 coins. I was looking on FUTBIN before. On Xbox, he cost around about 20,000 coins. During early access, did rise slightly, of course, when the game was fully released to the whole world and stuff like that. But he's a good box-to-box midfielder. Look at that physicality at 85. Nice dribbling, good defensive stats. You could play him as a CDM if you wanted to. Although I think like a Arturo Vidal or an Angolan would probably be maybe a better CDM than Savage. But as a box-to-box midfielder, he'll be great from Lazio, certainly a club on the right as well. You can't go wrong with him. And we'll move back to Inter Milan with Nico Barella, the 80 rated, I believe he's 80 rated for FIFA 20, and he looks absolutely superb in terms of his stats. Again, it's a very, very good box-to-box midfielder. Nice pace, good dribbling, nice passing at the same time, solid defensive stats. He'll do a good job there in the centre part of the midfield. And then we can go back to Lazio with the former Liverpool player, Luis Alberto, who has got some exquisite stats. 85 dribbling, 86 passing. That's fantastic. 74 pace is fine to have as a cam. 76 shooting. I want to actually see what his shooting stats are going to be like on in-game. His position good at 80. His finishing and shot power aren't the worst and can certainly be increased quite nicely with a cam start. In terms of like what he's got here, he's got 4-star skills and 3-star weak 4. I wouldn't go off of this too much because the EA Direct Communication team did tweet out on Twitter that a few of these stats aren't quite right yet. And that they've made a few errors, so I'm not exactly sure if they will be his skill moves on week 4 for FIFA 21. Hopefully it will be a 4-star week 4, but a 3-star week 4 at the start of any FIFA is fine. If his dribbling and his passing, it's absolutely class there for Luis Alberto. So for me, he's a very good player to go for there. At the right wing position, I'm going to go with Lozano from, I believe he's still at Napoli. Or did he move to another Serie-A club? I'm pretty certain he is at Napoli still, and I think he's a good option to go for. 93 pace, good shooting actually on a winger. At the same time, decent dribbling there at 81. At the same time, he'll certainly do a very, very good job for you. We'll save the left wing position, I think, because he's probably going to be the most exciting position. But as a striker, you can't go wrong with Luis Muriel. I think he's a very, very good option to go for. He should be very cheap at the start of the game. I believe he's a 79 rated for FIFA 21. And indeed, he is 88 pace and 83 dribbling. That is fantastic. 79 shooting as well. That's a really, really good budget striker to go for at the start of the game. I wanted to make sure that he was actually still in the Serie-A. And as you can see here, still at Atalanta. I wanted to make sure that he hadn't transferred. But his card looks ridiculously good for the start of FIFA 20, so he's superb. Yes, maybe a slight little lack in composure, but it's certainly not the end of the world at all. He'll be good to go for. Certainly Colombia does seem to have quite a few good players in FIFA 21. With Cuadrado, Muriel, James Rodriguez still got quite a few nice stats as well at Everton. And we finish off the team with Insigne, who has been downgraded by 2 stats in FIFA 21. He's also been position changed from a centre forward to a left winger. Now, a few people might say Insigne might cost 100,000 coins in himself. The answer is he shouldn't. As an 87 rated last year in a central position, which is arguably a better position for Insigne, in my opinion, it's the central position will be actually better for him. Although I still think as an out-wide player with the really good pace and dribbling, he still works there absolutely. But as an 87 rated card last year, as a centre forward, he was going for around 50,000 coins at the start of the game. Now, I reckon with a 2 rating downgrade and maybe not quite as good of a position on the field, I reckon we might see him go for around about 30 or 40,000 coins. I think with the fact that his dribbling and his pace is still absolutely exquisite, he does lack big time in physicality, though having said that, but I reckon it'll be about 30,000 coins or 40,000 coins. So yes, he does take up a big chunk of this team, but at the same time, what an asset he's going to be. If he was in the Premier League, he'd be easily well over 100,000 coins, and that's the beauty of these other leagues, unlike the Premier League, is that there's a lot of good cards that actually won't be ridiculously expensive at the start of the game, will have decent ratings and stuff, and as you can see, Insigne, very good long shots there, nice positioning, really good passing. His dribbling is absolutely out of this world. He does lack in stamina a little bit. He's a 4-star apparently here as well, which would be very, very nice for Insigne. But on the whole, that completes the Serie-A team. I think this is a really good team. I think this team will cost around about 100,000 coins, give or take a few thousand coins here or there. But yes, this looks really, really good as like a 100k starter team in my personal opinion. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.